Oh, hello. I've switched my mic on there. I saw you guys were on. I saw on the chat there's some guys already there, and so I thought, well, I'll come on a few seconds early. How are we doing on time? It's almost time, isn't it? I mean, but you know, we're on this broadcasting. One must be correct to the second, and all that junk. Hello, everybody. Hello, Barry out there in the US of A. Hi, Richard up there in the north of England, and Dave Jones. Hi, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm just reading your comments here, okay? That's great stuff. Keep them coming. Well, let's just give you a bit of news. What I'm doing this week, I'm playing 2 new songs this week. One which you kind of heard before when it was a songette, you know, the sort of. But now it's a proper song, I think. But you'll let me know, and you'll say, yes, Dave, that's a proper song, or no, back to the drawing board, back to the factory. Anyway, some news. Last week I played at a place called the Claptrap in Stourbridge, and it's a really nice folk sort of club where people are very quiet and respectful when you play. And I played Samson and Delilah and Benediction. I'd never done Samson and Delilah before in front of people. I did it for you once, but I've never done it in front of, when I say in front of people, you know what I mean, when people are actually within throwing distance. And I didn't do them too well, I must admit, because I made the mistake. I was standing up, playing my guitar standing up. And I mean, I'm sitting down now, and I'm slightly better when I'm sitting down. So standing up is something. It was my fault. I should have just said, "Give me a seat. I want to sit down." But you know, it's just you feel such a wimp, don't you? You say, "I've got to have a seat. I'm elderly. I must sit down." You know. So I didn't. So I stood up. What a plunker I am! And some more news is that there's a new version of Earthrise coming out. Well, when I say coming out, it's an Earthrise show that's coming out, and myself, Mandy, and Alex are going to be performing the Earthrise suite of songs in Nottingham, February the 28th next year, and March the 1st. 2 days, one after the other, in Nottingham. The actual place, it's going to be a very prestigious place, I can tell you that, but I can't tell you where it is, because it's at the moment it's a bit of a choice between one of several really prestigious, great places out there. We're looking for a place that can do a light show with it, because the show is going to be called Light Night, and there's going to be a lot of lights with it, and of course the Earthrise music will be part of it, and so we've been working on a bit of that. We've been working on the Earthrise suite of songs, and plus a couple of extra songs which we think go with the mood and the vibe of Earthrise. Maybe I'll tell you more about that another time. I don't want to get too deep into that now. But look, I've got this new song to play. Let me have a look what people are saying. I'm expecting a visitor and I'm cooking, so might get even more complicated. Well, Dave, sausage and chips, that sounds great. Mind you, actually, we've got a real good dinner tonight because we've got a pal coming from London, and I think Hi, Stephen. Good to see you're out there. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I can see they're all going hi. You know, everybody. Saturn has rings, yeah, it sure does. And well, look, you're all chatting to each other. So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but do you mind if I play a song while you're all chatting? Is that okay? Because I got this new song to play. Look, and I got my guitar in. You probably noticed I'm sitting in this little room here. But let's see how this works. I don't know if it's going to work exactly, but let's see what happens. Don't you believe it, what people say? Don't you believe it's gonna be okay? Don't you believe it? Love is here to stay. Oh, this piece of string is longer than the Milky Way. Don't let them tell you it's an accident. Don't let them tell you that it wasn't heaven sent. Don't you believe it? Listen when I say, oh, this piece of string is longer than the Milky Way. Oh, now, all the night, all the day, all they do, all they say, it's coming at you every single way. They say that love is accidentally just another party colored clay. Hey, it's coming at you. Just listen to it. Just to listen to it. Just to listen to it. Just listen to it, baby. Oh, I'm gonna love ya. I'm gonna be the one. I will still be here when all the other lover men are long, long gone. At the end of the day, this piece of string is much longer than the Milky Way. Hey, hey, don't you believe what all the people say? Don't let them clever words lead your heart astray. Don't you believe it? There's no gravy in that tray. Oh, this thing called love, I do believe it's here to stay. This piece of string is longer than the Milky Way. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. This piece of string is longer than the Milky Way. Well, that's this piece of string. Now, you guys who watch my show regularly might recognise that some weeks ago when it was called Milky Way, which is what I thought the title was, because this piece of string is longer than the Milky Way. I thought that's a nice title, but it's now called This Piece of String because that's what it's about. Anything, it's about, you know, that like line, that like thin cord of love, that's what actually is the strongest thing going, but it's a tiny fragile thing. And I didn't put all that in the song. I'm just talking off the top of my head, you know. But anyway, it's a nice little song there, a nice little love song. Because you know I always do love songs, don't I? Don't I? Okay, it's a fair cop. Okay, I've got another song for you. This isn't a new one. I've got another new one to give you in a bit. But here's a song, look, and I'll tell you where we are with this one. We are it's a dark night in September, a cold, dark night, and we're outside Moscow in Russia. Yeah, that's as much as I'm going to say about it. And it goes like this. I remember when the angel came, late September light, and he spoke to a man by the name of Stan on the edge of a nuclear night. He told him not to do just what the program said to do. while claxons roared on the big war board and generals shouted too. But the angel calm took him by the arm, whispered soft and clear, don't act in haste, for what you face is not how it appears. Told him not to do just what the program said he should do. While claxons roared on the big war board and generals, they were all shouting too. And with voices raised and eyes ablaze, the atmosphere was thick, and every man came a-rushing on stand to push that button quick. But the angel said, no, don't be led, there's things they can't see that soon must show the facts, and so a hero you will be. Well, the minutes passed, the sweat ran fast, and one thing is crystal clear, that the truth came through and standed too, 'cause we are all still here. And of that race through time and space to save humanity, you can check the peace was kept in 1983. And remember the day when the angel came in late September light, and he spoke to a man by the name of Stan on the edge of a nuclear night. On the edge of a nuclear night. Yeah, A Man Called Stan, that's from the Kafka and Orwell album, and that you've heard me tell you the story before, but anyway, that's a famous story about a guy who saved the world by not responding to a what seemed to be a launch of missiles from an American, and it was caused by faulty equipment, but he didn't know that, neither did anybody else, and he wouldn't go through with the protocol. And he got himself into big trouble with that. He was named Stanislav Petrov, by the way. So there, that's Stan, and I couched it in that story that an angel came and whispered to him to save the world. And you know what, I believe that we have been spared those kinds of disasters because you know, men left to their own devices. Boy, you know, it's amazing that we've managed to survive. Anyway, that's what the history of it was. But apart from the angel thing, I've added that to it. That's my personal belief about the situation. But that's a lovely little song called you know, I had to think. Yeah, it's called A Man Called Stan. I've just played it. Let me have a read what you're saying on air. Don't really want to talk about the decorating, Dave. Okay, fair enough. Who said that? I can't see who said that. It says that I said that. I didn't say that. The conversation gets too spicy. The man will have to put the computer on instead of the pan. I shouldn't really read this because you're all talking about me and say, and Mandy is saying things, and it's an alternate universe that's just going on. On a need-to-know basis. I don't need to know, do I? So look, here's a message from our sponsor. We're not going to find it. Where is it? Here it is. Look, here we go. Hi there, Dave Scott Morgan here. Thank you for watching my program. Just want to let you know that I've got a great page on Patreon. It's great because it's got stuff there that you cannot get anywhere else, like the Earthrise Orchestral Concert. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. You have to pay a little. It's £5, but for that you get the access to the good stuff. But what I want to do is I want to make progress on YouTube, and I've got a problem. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm doesn't like me. I mean, my last album was called Kafka and Orwell, and I guess that about says it all. You know, that doesn't sound like wallpaper music, and it isn't. It sounds a little bit political. Well, what I'm saying is this: the algorithm's not going to help me, but you can help me defeat the algorithm by hitting that subscribe button. That red thing down there. Yeah, got about 520 subscribers right now, and that's up about 100 from what it was before I started this Dave's Song Factory. That's great, but I need about 1,000 subscribers to be able to use YouTube more effectively. And so look, hit that subscribe button and ask your friends to do the same. Yeah, we can beat the system. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, well, back to the content, eh? Yeah, please subscribe if you can. That's okay. Well, I've got this new song to play you, and this one is not finished, but it's well, anyway, it's called Sad Song. Sad Song, because I've done your happy song, and now's the sad one. So please don't stand near on a high place when you're listening to this, or near the edge of a tall building or anything like that, or don't be near to any dangerous machinery, please, because it's very sad. It goes like this. When you walk out of the room and shake the dust off your feet, and you want to run away, but you're in too deep, and it feels so good to be out on the street, kicking a can down the road, thinking of a time it was easy come and easy go. Don't wanna sing no sad song, but where can you go when dreams have flown? What can you do but try to tell someone, with a head so heavy you could sink beneath the weight, and the things you used to love you've grown to hate, and you really don't want anyone to see you in this state, just kicking that can down the road, picking up the pieces of a bomb you thought would never explode. Don't wanna sing no sad song, but where can you go when dreams have flown? What can you do but try to tell someone? I don't wanna sing no sad song. No, I don't wanna sing no sad song. No sad song. But the road is long and the way is steep, and the shepherds have led the fox to the sheep. I guess we're all in trouble deep, just kicking a can down the road, knowing that it's made of tin, but pretending it's gold. Don't wanna sing no sad song, but where can you go when hopes are blown? What can you do but try to tell someone? I don't wanna sing no sad song. that's as far as I've got with that one. So it'll have a bit of little singing behind it when it does that thing. Don't wanna sing no sad song, and a bit of sing. Don't wanna sing no sad song. Like little backing things behind it to make it give it a bit more interest. And but anyway, that's a new song called Sad Song. Let me know what you know how it grabs you. If you are you still there? I mean, have you all sort of committed Harry Carey? And because that was such a doomo song, but I like it. It's got it's got a bit of grit, you know. It's not the sort of thing that's going to get me any favours on the YouTube algorithm, but I like it. What was that? Where was I? Yes, I just want to play one more thing. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing okay. Look, yeah. I'm going to do an old song that you've heard before, but I think it's time to just to give it an outing again. It's a song called "The Gates of Eternity," and just before I do that, just check this out. Look.
With the butcher making the candlestick, making the kings, queens, movers and shakers, brothers and lovers and givers and takers, all looking at me. The gates of eternity. The gates of eternity.
Caught me unawares. It ended. It faded away suddenly. Yeah, that's me and Alex and Mandy in Grim Do, just giving that what for, and yeah, that's the song. We'll have a quick chat about it when it's finished. So let me get my group going here. Okay, here we go. Standing here at the gates, face to face, and hoping the scene is a dream, but I know it ain't, 'cause they ask me why. Why is it a secret? But it ain't no secret, no, 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 no. It was read, it was spoken, it was said, held high up on a notice board, underlined in red. Here at the gates of eternity. Watching the people go by, my oh my, faces like flint, there's no telling what they think, but they ask me why. Why is it a secret? But it ain't no secret, no, 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 no. It was read, spoken, it was said, held high up on a notice board, underlined in red. Here at the gates of eternity. Here at the gates of eternity. Here at the gates of eternity.
and lovers and mothers and lovers, and all of them looking at me.
Looking at me, looking at me.
Here at the gates of eternity. 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 Whoa, 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 Don't you believe what people say? Don't you believe it's gonna be okay? Don't you believe it? Well, love is here to stay. Sorry about that. It's this little gadget, look here. This little mobile phone here. It's got a mind of its own. It finishes one thing and goes off. But I don't know where the playlist is it's getting this stuff from. I've only put those 2 songs on there, but it's got its own thing. I think it's out to do me in, actually. Anyway, before I set fire to it, I better just try and find out how it works, maybe. But yeah, that was the Gates of Eternity, plus a little bit of a piece of string, wasn't it, at the end? This piece of string. And you know that song, The Gates of Eternity, we started that when we were in Spain, and I was with Alex and Mandy in Spain, and I got the idea for that song. So we both got acoustic guitars there, which is why it's got all those acoustic-y things on it, because it was totally an acoustic song when it started. It was just like, standing here at the gates, face to face, hoping the scene is a dream, but I know it ain't, 'cause they ask me why. Why is it a secret? But it ain't no secret, no, 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 no. It was just, it was that vibe, that acoustic vibe, and but as you can tell, we went into a heavy metal rock because Tony Clarkin produced it. Mind you, I can't blame Tony, because I think not just me, Alex as well, we kind of like doing it in that vibe, that heavy metal vibe. We used to play it like that with the group when we did it live. It was like that heavy thing. But so Tony Clarkin, and do you know what? I'm kind of inspired to do that today, because last night I was on the phone to somebody who remembered me and Tony Clarkin years ago, in this house years ago, absolutely the last century and plus a bit, long before ELO, long before and me and Tony Clarkin. No, it wasn't before ELO, so it was in the middle of ELO stuff, because because it was, and I was talking to this person who remembered me and Tony Clarkin going down the stairs on a piece of cardboard that we'd found, and we thought, wouldn't it be fun if we went down the stairs, like skated down the stairs on this piece of cardboard? So we were doing that down the stairs, absolutely plastered, the pair of us, until one of us bumped into the mirror in the hall down the bottom of the stairs, and that kind of put the mockers and everything, and that sobered us up quick, big time. But boy, we were just laughing, wall to wall laughter. Tony Clarkin was a great pal. We had a lot of fun. I was in his group, of course, Magnum, at the beginning of it, and and I was really, really, really shocked to hear he died early this year after a very short illness, because he was a bundle of life and fun, and one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Although he didn't look like it on stage. If you saw him on stage, I haven't got a photo to put up, but boy, when you saw some of them publicity shots he had done, he looked so mean on it. Such a like it was real devils and dungeons stuff in the with these promotional stuff. Anyway, I'm looking at my clock here because it is in fact 7:30 of the hour in Birmingham, England, and I'm just going to have a quick look. You should post lyrics with that song, as English is my second language. Right? Yeah. Yeah. In my experience, grandchildren are very useful when it comes to these gadgets. She's on about me learning how to use this mobile phone. Yes, thank you, Jackie. I haven't got I haven't got any of that, but I'll have to get to work on that. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. So it's been great just hanging out with you and chatting again. I hope you like the 2 new songs that I've played. Sorry I wasn't on last week. I hope to be here next week, and I hope you'll be here as well. So until then, it's good night for me. Bye bye for now.